Now an update to a story that gained a lot of attention earlier this summer. A 6-year-old boy nearly drowned while participating in a summer camp on the campus of the University of District of Columbia.
That child spent several weeks recovering, and now we're hearing from his family about how he's doing. They're demanding justice for Adonis, and they want to make sure this never happens again to another child.
News 4's Jessica Albert has that interview with his family tonight.
A couple of weeks ago, 6-year-old Adonis Jackson started first grade. These smiling pictures, a far cry from this heartbreaking one from last month. How's he doing?
I am delighted to say that Adonis is doing much better than he was July 20th and the days that came after.
Bendita Cynthia Malakia is his godmother. She says while he is doing better, there's still a long journey ahead of him.
However, he's changed. He has lost a little bit of his light. He's lost his memory a bit. He has some difficulties in relating. He has fears that he didn't have before.
On July 20th, Adonis nearly drowned while participating in a Nike soccer camp at the University of D.C. According to a police report obtained by News 4, he was one of about 30 kids allowed into a pool on campus while there was no lifeguard on duty. His family says Adonis was underwater for about 2 minutes. He spent 11 days in the hospital. Malakia was there with him the entire time.
Talk to me about what the moments were like in the hospital with him.
Seeing him, I froze. All the tubes, he was shaking, he was seizing, he wasn't conscious, and it's just horrifying.
4 days after the incident, UDC placed its director of athletics, aquatics manager, and the lifeguards on duty at the time on administrative leave while they investigated. News 4 reached back out to the university this week for an update, but have not heard back yet. Adonis's attorney, Dominique Calhoun, says that he has been in touch with UDC.
UDC has, at the very least, in our initial discussions, been willing to accept their responsibility in this matter.
The Nike soccer camp was run by a company called 4 Soccer. News 4 has tried to contact the company and its director, Ben Mortimer, on several occasions, but have not received a response. This week, we also reached out to the contractor who provided the supplies for the camp, U.S. Sports Camps. We were told in a statement that U.S. Sports Camps is not involved in the day-to-day of the camp. The statement goes on to say, "We're not in the position to comment on the status of the investigation, as that involves the university and appropriate authorities. We also can't speak to 4 Soccer's current camp operations. That's a question for them directly." We also tried to contact Nike, whose branding is featured in the camp's name and logos. We have not heard back. Adonis's attorney says he's had limited conversations with U.S. Sports Camps and none with 4 Soccer or Nike.
But what I do know, and what this family knows, is that we had a near-death experience for a 6-year-old boy. They are all, in the opinion of this family and from ours, from a legal perspective, responsible for what occurred.
Adonis's family says he continues to be monitored to make sure he makes a full recovery. Jessica Albert, News 4.